It is a very busy day at the spa fashion house. Mia approaches Akoss and tells her we have quite a number of deliveries to do today. And Akoss, you will be helping us in delivering two of them. The first one to Mrs. Modupe, then the other one to Mr. Jacobs, both between today and tomorrow. Please pay attention to the deliveries. When handed the paper containing the names and the addresses of the clients Akoss was to deliver the clothes to, she was excited that she will get to know where these people lives and where they work because they are influential people in the city. Her dream has come true. At the close of the day, Akoss left the office with a box full of clothing to be delivered to Mrs. Modupe and Mr. Jacob. She rushed to catch up with her taxi as she has some deliveries to do. Akoss got home, freshened up, changes into a more comfortable clothing, then pack Mrs. Modupe's bag and goes to deliver to the address. Oh, unfortunately, she forgot the paper that has Mrs. Modupe's address at home. Then she remembers the street name. The only problem she has now is that she does not remember the house number because the wallet she forgot contains Mrs. Modupe's address and her phone. She couldn't reach out to the office or any of the staff to confirm again Mrs. Modupe's address. As she was walking by, she saw a lady walking at the neighborhood, which she asked for Mrs. Modupe's address and directed her to a house, which was actually the wrong one. Our coach approaches the house, rings the bell, nobody answers. Then she has to drop the bag at the entrance that okay, is to be found by them when they come back from work. She leaves the area happy that she has done the delivery expected of her. Then the following morning, she got up, got dressed, and carries Mr. Jacob's clothing. Akos is walking briskly down the street, bag in hand. She stops for a moment to check her phone for direction when an eccentric artist, Mr. Kojo, approaches with a giant canvas strapped to his back. Mr. Kojo says to Akos, cheerful, "Ah, young lady, can you help me carry this masterpiece? It's heavy and I'm late for my exhibition." Akos looks, sure, wait, no, I'm on a delivery. Mr. Kojo grinning, "You are a lifesaver. Here, take this canvas for a second." He hands her the canvas and in the chaos accidentally grabs the designer bag instead of his art supplies. Akos in a rush didn't notice the switch. Akos, walking off, "Good luck, sir," she said to Mr. Kojo. Back to the showroom. Maya is on a call with Mrs. Modupe, who is panicking. Mrs. Modupe, over the phone. "Mia, there's a mix up. Mrs. Modupe didn't get address." Mia looked confused. "What?" Akos assured me. Akos burst in, beaming. Akos said, "Mission accomplished." Mia snapped. "Akos, Mrs. Modupe says she didn't get the dresses. What did you deliver?" Akos confidently and confused says, "No, I delivered the bag at her doorstep." Mia grabbed the receipt from Akos and noticed it was at the wrong address. Mia, horrified, said, "Now go to this address and retrieve the dress." Akos rushed out of the office and went to the address on the receipt where she delivered the dress to. On arrival on that street, she was surprised to see a strange looking lady putting on Mrs. Modupe's dress and demonstrating on the street with people around snapping and videoing her. Immediately she approached the young lady. Akos shouted, "Ah, God abeg." On hearing this statement, the mentally unstable lady started dancing and forming a song with what Akos said, and she started saying, "God abeg, God abeg, God abeg, God abeg oh, God abeg." Oh God, that was a situation of no redemption. Akos had to quickly rush back to the office and make another dress for Mrs. Modupe to catch up with her event. The following day, Mr. Jacob's PA comes into Mia's office and confronts Akos and tells her, Why didn't you deliver my boss dress and instead delivered a bag full of paint and brushes? Oh my God. Akoss was shocked. Another misdelivery again? Then she ran into the closet and started weeping that why we should do such costly mistake within 2 days. Two misdeliveries and it has a bad result on the company. Mr. Kojo has won Mr. Jacobs attire to his own art gala that evening. Then Akos and Mia asked to redeem the situation. They went to the gala to meet Mr. Kojo. While at the entrance, all the newscasters were reporting and saying, local artist Mr. Kojo turns heads with his bold fashion statement at the modern gala. Mia and Akos stares at the screen in horror. Oh my God, he's putting on Mr. Jacob's clothes. Then Mia groaning, this cannot be happening. Akos giggling nervously. I mean, it does look fabulous on him anyway. Mia frowns at Akos and says, Akos, focus, we need to fix this now. As they walk in, Mia and Akos arrive at the gala where Mr. Kojo is basking in the spotlight. Maya whispering, let me undo this. You stay silent. They approach Mr. Kojo, who grins when he sees them. Mr. Kojo beaming, Maya, this design are divine. You have outdone yourself. Maya reply through gritted teeth, Mr. Kojo, those are not yours. They were meant for a client. Mr. Kojo playfully says, but look how they have elevated my heart. Everyone loves them. And Coles bursting out, you do look like a peacock. Mia glares at Akos, who quickly covers her mouth. Then Mia calmly said to Mr. Kojo, we will create something custom for you. Just return this place. It has to go back to the original owner. Mr. Kojo pretending to think, hmm, hmm. Looking at how beautiful and elegant Akos looked in the dress she was wearing, and also remembering how kind she was to her by helping her to carry the canvas board the other time. He made an offer. Only if Akos agrees to model at my next exhibition. Akos shocked. Then Mia grimly says, okay, deal. Back to the showroom. Mrs. Modupe finally receives her dress and the crisis is averted. Akos sits at her desk, sulking. Ako's muttering, a peacock though, Mia smirking. Think of it as a free publicity and next time double check the delivery before you go ahead. Akos grinning replies, yes, next time I will just glue to the bag at my hand and focus on the address given to me. Mia chuckles and walks away as Akos shakes her head, smiling. Catch up with me on the next episode for this series.